It is almost Halloween and
I don't care. We're not celebrating.
you love pumpkin seeds. We have carved pumpkins before.
I like pumpkin seeds. I'm just saying Halloween is just not my vibe.
When I was 18, I think I still wanted to go trick-or-treating because I wanted free candy. And
It's so frugal. Yeah, so he was like, oh, you want to come with me to this haunted maze thingy? So I said, yeah, sure. Somebody asked me, well, are you guys dating? And I said,
oh,
what?
that sounds spooky.
It will 'tis the season. And we're back with another episode of At Our Place with Megan and Sherell. I'm Sherell.
And I'm Megan.
If you don't know, we are wives turned bandmates and now podcast hosts. And now you're caught up.
Whoa. That was
Did you like that?
Like
smooth.
I feel like you're getting quicker at introducing us.
Well, we've done it like 12 times now.
Yeah, we're pros.
We're brilliant.
Pros.
Anyway, how are you doing, baby?
I'm doing well. Nothing to report here.
How was work?
It was good. I feel like I'm becoming happier again. Did I tell you that, like, I think the past week I was like complaining about a lot of things just in general, and I was like,
I noticed.
Hey now. Hey now. Venting, etc., etc. And I feel like I was like, I need to start a grateful journal again, or just being grateful in general.
Has that helped?
I didn't do it, but
I should, but I'm not going to.
That's basically my whole life. But I have mentally become more grateful of things, I feel.
Nice.
So that's been good.
So basically you're putting it out into the universe to notice when you are thankful for something. Yeah,
just I am going from complaining about inconveniences and annoying things and things that don't make me happy to saying, well, am I going to change this, or am I just complaining about it? So if I can't change something, or I won't change something, then I'll be like, I just need to be patient, or I need to do something about it. I don't know. Just gotten over myself a little bit.
I don't think I'm there yet. I enjoy venting too about things and
fair.
people.
It's like seasons, I feel like.
Yeah. I'm not the type of person that I'm like, that's all I can think about, and then it ruins my whole week. I have to get it out, and then once I get it out, then I'm like, okay. And now I'm fine again.
How are you doing? I mean, you kind of just said a little bit, but
I think I'm good. We started creating peace in our home. Basically, this is the first week where I'm not constantly busy with gigs and friends in town, or different things. So I'm kind of enjoying being home for the first time, really. Like just being home for the first time in like a month. And so I've decided to go after peace this week.
You surprised me.
How?
Like, I think it was yesterday. You picked me up from work, and then I came home and my desk was clean. The whole living room was clean. The table was clean. The laundry room was clean. Our room was clean. And I don't know. It was really nice. I walked in and I said, we need to keep it this clean every day.
You declared, even if we have to stay awake till 1 a.m. every single night, the house will stay this clean.
It has been so messy.
Yeah.
For so long.
It's what happens when we get busy with like podcasts and work and traveling and friends and everything we're doing. It just gets really...
It's mainly when the weekends...
It's the gigs.
Yeah, which we love.
We do love the gigs, but back-to-back gigs every weekend.
We just don't do all the cleaning.
No. Also, like, we need to update. This is going to be so boring to you guys, and I'm so sorry.
Maybe
but
don't
I'm looking
say
at my
that.
wife and saying... I'm telling the people because I need accountability. We need a new chore chart.
Boo. So boring.
Just saying we need one because
I don't work well with the chore chart. It's just a chart.
You like charts and tasks. I'm so surprised by this.
I don't know.
You like little things that you can check off your list. My wife is the check off to-do list queen.
Yeah, but something about a chart where you don't really get to check it off. It's just
I will laminate it and you can check it off every single day.
It's just too many things. Too many things.
Yeah, simplified chore chart. You're in charge of these 4 things every day.
Okay, well, before I fall asleep listening to...
Rude.
Listening to... Before everybody here falls asleep or clicks off to go on Instagram or whatever.
Which we're still on Instagram, so...
I actually wanted to bring up something on our Instagram. I wanted to shout out a special person.
Who are you trying to shout out?
Can you open it up? I wanted to shout out this person. I didn't get their permission to say who they were, but I posted a picture of a really sweet message that they sent us at Speaking of Roses band
on Instagram.
Yeah, do you want to read it?
Yeah, okay, ready? Hi there. Just wanted to say that my wife and I saw you last weekend at Halter Ranch, and it was the highlight of our trip. You both have such incredible voices. Aww. And it was just a pleasure to listen to you. Such an unexpected delight. I wish you all the success in the world and look forward to the next time we get to the privilege of hearing you again. That is very kind.
Wasn't that so nice? I don't know why I'm getting teary-eyed again. I've read it before.
Whoa, you really are tearing up.
It's so nice. That person took the time out of their day to not only find us on social media because they saw us play music, but they sent a whole long message about how much they loved us and want us to succeed. And that's really sweet.
I think that really is sweet.
So thank you.
Yeah.
To the person.
And thanks to all of you guys who've been leaving reviews and following our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts or on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. And we would love to shout more of you out. So
yeah, makes us happy.
Yes. Well, now that you're weeping.
I'm not weeping. Please.
What did you want to talk about today?
Just catch up.
Oh, we're just catching up.
Yeah. Plus I have a list. I can't I can't just riff, you know what I mean?
You don't just talk to me. You always have a list.
I can't just no, but on the air.
Oh.
Do they only say that on radio shows?
Yeah, kind of. Or like a live broadcast of something.
Okay.
You could say on the air, that's fine.
On the air. I think it's almost Halloween.
You said that with a grin on your face because you're trying to get a reaction out of me.
No, I'm not.
I dislike Halloween so much.
It is almost Halloween and
I don't care. We're not celebrating
the people probably want to know what we're doing and what we're wearing.
We're nothing. We're not doing anything. We're not wearing anything.
Why are you so upset about it?
Because I hate Halloween.
Why?
It's just boring, and it's like a lot of expectation. There's a lot of planning, and there's very little reward, and it's also a vibe that I just don't get behind. Like, okay. I don't care about like orange and black and like pumpkin things and
you don't
spooky.
Pumpkin flavored. You love pumpkin seeds. We have carved pumpkins before.
I like pumpkin seeds. I'm just saying the color scheme of Halloween is just not my vibe. Okay. I like ridiculous in orange.
Okay. Well, I wanted you to talk about you have to have some positive memories about Halloween.
I only like haunted houses. That's pretty much what I like about Halloween. Because when I was younger...
You like being scared?
No, I like scaring people. It's not a good idea to scare me.
What? Oh, you'll attack them.
I will hurt you. That's it. And
get out of my face.
I told Megan early on, I said, look, I like to pull pranks. It's never going to be a good idea for you to pop out around the corner and scare me because my first reaction will be to put you on the ground.
Sometimes you'll put me in like a, what is it called when you like restrain somebody?
Yeah.
Like professionally
I
restrain.
grapple with you, but yeah.
What is that called?
Well, it just depends on what the move is, but I know how to like grapple and I know how to restrain you if needed, which has never been needed in our house. But I have done it nonetheless.
You do it sometimes. Like I'll be like trying to
go for a hug and I'm like,
you like put my hand behind my, like it's not painful. It's just restricts me, and I'm like.
I honestly don't know. There are so many things I do with you that I just like
impulsory.
In hindsight, I'm like, why did I do that? I don't know.
Oh, but you like, wait, you like scaring people in haunted houses? What do you mean? Like you go.
Okay, so when I was younger, when was this? I was 18. Just moved back to California from Europe.
California.
And I didn't really have any friends, so I wanted to make friends. And the only friends that I did have...
Spooky friends.
It was just kind of one of those scenarios where whatever's going on, you just kind of say yes to because you don't know anyone. So I said...
Don't say yes to everything.
Well, I was 18, so I did. But
have some boundaries.
I also like was apparently dating somebody for like 2 weeks and never knew it.
What? Wait, dig into that
during
first.
This exact time.
Can you dig into that, please?
I got invited by multiple new friends of mine who were still in high school to come do their like haunted corn maze thing. And I was like freshly 18, freshly graduated, and I was like, yeah, sure. I think I met them like youth group, like church youth group. I know exactly where I met them because she's still my best friend today. But yes,
I do that too. I say something that is a fact and I say probably I think
it's just because we're conditioned to doubt ourselves.
You know what?
And to downplay what we actually know.
For me, it's not doubting myself, but it's more of like I don't want to seem confident.
Why?
I'm trying to think of an example. It's kind of what you said. Oh, it was in January, I think, probably ish. But it's like it sounds way too confident to say it was January.
You know what's annoying about that?
Everything.
A man would just say it was January.
Right? Like I don't know.
But a woman's like, oh my God, it was January. I think maybe it was I don't know, maybe it was February or March.
I'm stupid. I'm a blubbering idiot. I know exactly what I want to say. Word.
That genuinely makes me laugh. You're a funny person, Stoneson.
Thank you. I feel like we're going on a lot of tangents.
Okay, so back to my unwitting date.
Back to your alleged story.
Back to my
your possible story.
Non-consensual date that I went on.
Okay.
I wasn't asked and I didn't know I was on it.
That sounds spooky.
Well, 'tis the season to be spooky.
I think that should be the theme of this episode. Things that are spooky.
Sherell's date.
Okay, sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Sherell's spooky date.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman Stoneson. Now it's my turn. So I went on this. Well, I made a friend at youth group. I won't name names in case they're listening to my podcast, but if they're listening to my podcast, I might be slightly weirded out. Anyway.
If you're listening, don't reach out.
Don't let me know about it. Yeah, so they were like hanging out with me all the time. Now looking back, I'm like, yeah, you're kind of a little bit obsessed with me and I didn't know it. But he just kind of like always wanted to hang out. And I thought it was a he.
Oh.
If it was a woman, I've been on lots of like unknowing dates with women and I was never upset once I realized.
Okay.
It's the men that have tricked me more than women and I was never happy about it.
Gotcha.
So there's your sign. Yeah, so he was like, oh, you want to come with me to this haunted maze thingy? So I said, yeah, sure, because half of our friends are going.
That's
anyway.
such a date move. girl, do you want to be all spooked with me and you can come on my shoulder and be all scared?
Well, the thing is, like, I hung out with him a lot in like group settings just because I honestly, it was like, he's kind of a little bit weird. Feel bad for saying that, but like, he was just a little socially awkward. But now I'm kind of realizing maybe he was just obsessed with me and he wasn't that socially awkward. He's
How
just like,
self-centered are you?
well, it was kind of obvious.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so he just kind of was always around, and once we got to the haunted maze, I saw my other new friends and I kind of ditched him, and I just kind of realized, like, between his texts and all of his things, like, he just was like very, not aggressively, but like very forwardly pushing his whole like I like you vibe on me, and I was like, totally not into you.
That's a very distinct guy thing to do.
Yeah, but I wish he would have just said, will you go out on a date with me? And then I could have said, I like girls. And the guys I like definitely don't look like you.
Aw, mean.
That's not mean. It's just
What
my
if
attraction.
What if he's listening?
It's not you. It's me.
Okay, good.
I am not attracted to you.
Aw.
What? Why do I have to feel bad for not being attracted to somebody?
You don't.
Well, stop making me feel bad.
Okay.
Anyway, so I got tricked on a date to this haunted thingy, this haunted corn maze, and I'm not a big Halloween fan anyway, but I thought, okay, well, friends are here. Once we got there, I kind of ditched him, hung out with my other friends, and they said, do you want to be involved in this? And I said, what do you mean? And then they said, here, let's put some makeup on you. You're going to be a part of this thing now.
What kind of makeup?
It was like spooky makeup.
Like a clown?
No, like blood on my face, did my hair all crazy, like kind of, I don't remember what I was wearing. I think I was wearing all black because that's only what I ever wore.
Okay.
And
they were like, we see your look.
Yes.
Amplify it.
Yeah, so they amplified my look, and then obviously like this thing ran for like 2 weeks, so I just kept going back and helping them, but my role was to run through the maze and pick one person, because you know how they bring groups through?
Yeah.
So I would pick one person in the group, and like I'd be hiding in the corn stalks, and I'd listen for their name, and then I would run through the maze and stalk them and shout their name and pop out and scare them. Oh my God. And then they had like the strobe light thing, so then I would stand in a corner, and as it strobed, I would like kind of like pop and lock and move toward them.
Move your body.
And creep toward them, and they freaked them out.
Oh my gosh.
And then I had to like rush through towards the end because I had the third roll, and my third roll was
wait, I'm so confused. You had 3 rolls?
Yeah, my one roll was run through, pick a random person, scare them, and then also I was at the strobe light post, and then my third roll was to then book it through the corn maze next to the dude with the chainsaw, and him and I would like I laid on a hospital bed with like a sheet over me, and then he would chase the people through to me, and I was like right before the exit, and then I'd pop up and chase them out.
Oh my gosh.
So I was basically running the whole maze.
How many people? Okay, did they do I have so many questions. Did they do one group at a time through the whole maze? Because
I think they might have done 2.
So then you would have to.
Yes, you had to time it super well.
So you had to.
We had walkie-talkies, we had radios.
You had to be sprinting around all night long, scaring people.
Yeah, and I got to know that maze really, really well.
Why didn't they just get more people?
It was like a high school drama department. They didn't have like that many people. Oh my God. We were in a small town.
Sounds like you guys deserve an Oscar.
It was amazing. We were great. My friend Emily, I could say her name, but she was a zombie bride, I think.
Ooh.
It was awesome. I think they did an extremely good job, but that's the only time I really like Halloween is when people are getting scared of things. I can't be troubled to go to a Halloween party. If you invite me to one, I probably won't go. I just don't care.
We've gone to one before.
When?
When we lived with
he threw it.
Well, yeah, we did live with the person that threw the party, so we did show up to our own place.
We showed up to our own place and we participated because everybody was at our house.
Yeah.
And we invited people, but it's never been my like thing to throw a Halloween party. And also, I don't know if I throw parties.
I think we would throw parties.
We throw dinner parties.
I think we would. Well, you mean like dancing in the dark type of parties?
Well, the one that like that particular friend liked to throw parties.
I would like to do that.
You would? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's get wild and do a game night.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think in theory, I would like to throw fun parties, and in reality, I'm a very frugal person, so I'm like, I'm not about to go.
Yeah, but if you had an unlimited budget, what type of party would you throw?
That sounds fun. Growing up, I had this friend in elementary school and middle school, and they put a bunch of black lights, I think that's what they're called, in their garage, and they had a smoke machine, and they put on a bunch of like probably Lady Gaga whatever was playing when I was that age.
Classic.
And they had a ton of candy, and that's why I liked it, because I liked trick-or-treating. I grew up in a very suburban-y place with like the little neighborhoods, and you walk around and you get a bunch of candy, and I don't know.
See, I want our kids to have that experience one day.
It's so fun.
Like, I feel like that's when I'll really be into Halloween, is when we have kids.
Oh my gosh, I just imagined you.
What?
The full-grown adults that we are, you in a giant like teddy bear costume or something, holding a little kid's hand.
You realize if I have a giant teddy bear costume, I'm 110% gonna pull a prank. I'm gonna be in a fake giant costume, and then I'm gonna scare the shit out of our kids.
That's just because that video you saw.
Come alive.
That's not a costume. That's
a costume.
That's a full-on Costco bear.
That's where you get those things?
I think so.
Costco has everything.
There's this prank online. Some person took out all the stuffing and cotton out of a giant teddy bear, and then they went in it and they started moving.
It was amazing. They scared their partner.
But no, I was just imagining you in a big giant costume because we'll have kids, and then you'll be all serious about it. Like, it's Halloween, we're going trick-or-treating, and we're doing this.
Our kids are going to love trick-or-treating unless they're like me and they don't. But I think I liked trick-or-treating, but there was that age, probably around like, I don't know. I don't want to put an
14,
age limit on it.
16.
I said I don't want to put an age limit
17.
on it, because what if they're listening and they are like older than that age and they still like trick-or-treating, and you just shamed them?
No, it's not a shame. If you're old enough to buy your own candy, then I don't know if you should be taking children's candy.
Okay, but if you are old enough and you still trick-or-treat, then do your thing, especially if you have little kids with you.
That's true, but I'm only saying this because when I was 18, I think I still wanted to go trick-or-treating because I wanted free candy, and I
You're so frugal.
I do.
Such a penny pincher.
I realized deep within myself, am I going to be embarrassed because I'm choosing to dress up?
Like, what other holidays can we invent where I can get free things?
It might have even been like age 20. That I can't remember the age where I
20 years old.
I don't remember.
20 years old.
It could have been.
That is too old.
Because
you were in college.
There's the argument of I'm young at heart and trick-or-treating and Halloween, and then there's the thing of like,
you know who can get away with it because she's young at heart? My grandma. If my grandma showed up at anybody's door and said trick-or-treat, and she's 84 years old, they would give her whatever she wanted.
Anything for grandma.
But 20, no, baby. No.
That's why I was saying.
You're like, Instead of candy, how do you feel about giving me toilet paper and grocery money?
Oh my goodness. I think there are those people that forget about Halloween and then they go and get things from their house. I feel like I've seen that once or twice.
I've done that. Usually, actually, before I met you, my Halloween ritual was to turn off all the lights in my house and watch TV by myself and eat like a pizza or something.
Oh, I want pizza. Oh, you guys. We've been
cue the whining about how hard 75 hard has been for my wife.
I told you I'm not complaining anymore.
Sounds like you are. Certainly sounds like you might be.
I'm grateful that we're doing 75
Full
hard.
stop. Then that's it. Full stop.
Because
there's more.
I'm getting so fit and I feel so healthy.
But
I don't need pizza to feel happy.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Because we can make quesadillas.
Not the same thing.
Similar.
But different.
Anyway, that sounds really nice.
Well, you can have it in December. Pizza for Christmas.
Yum.
Your parents are not going to go for that.
Normally for Christmas, my mom / all of us now, because we're all adults and we all pitch in, we make...
After much complaining on my end, all of her and her siblings now pitch in.
Not complaining. It was more of just, honey, I can't believe you and your siblings don't really help that much.
You and your siblings would literally just be talking and giggling and on your phone while I was in the kitchen helping your mom.
I would help.
Not for the first year.
No,
I'm not lying. That's how I bonded with your mom, was I was in the kitchen with her and doing groceries with her.
Well, sometimes it's because I'm working remotely.
You weren't working remotely then. You were just hanging out with your family. Yeah, you usually watching I'm not lying.
I do.
That's how I got to know your mom.
I do not like this picture you're painting.
The truth. Hey, babe, do you know what happened today? 4 years ago? 5 years ago.
You sent me a text about it.
I know.
Wait, was it today?
It's today.
Okay. Well,
in 2019.
Technically not the day this podcast is coming out, but today when we're recording it, Megan Stoneson, I came out to my parents.
Yes.
Ew, what? You never say that.
Yeah.
Oh. You never say that.
Yes.
But yeah, I came out to my parents as bisexual / I'm dating Sherell / we're living together. They took it so great, and the rest is history. No, go listen to episode I can't remember what episode that was.
Go listen to the one about Megan coming out.
Yeah, I think it's probably called Coming Out Story or something.
Finding love and finding myself.
Yeah. Falling in love and finding myself. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So if you want to know more about my whole journey with that, you can go find that podcast. It's super good.
Well, happy anniversary of you coming out.
Yeah, it's my coming out anniversary.
Big deal.
Yeah. How many years is that?
Since 2019.
Oh, wow. 2019. 4 years. 4 years ago. Man.
Wow.
That's a long time.
That's us dating. That's us being together 4 years.
Yeah, but it was really sweet. You texted me the picture. I love the little iPhone memories photos thing.
Mm-hmm. Another win for iPhone.
She's only saying that because I used to have an Android.
And she used to be adamant about how she didn't need to waste her time with an iPhone.
No, I like the concept of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It was made broken. It was an Android.
Oh, you're so mean. Anywho.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Oh my gosh, it's getting cold again. We should watch Frozen.
We should. You know what I've never seen? Frozen 2.
Oh. Hey y'all, comment below if you've seen Frozen 2 and if you think we should watch it.
I'm not a giant animated movie fan, but I really do like Frozen. And I think it's because I love Kirsten Bell and Idina Menzel. So
that's fair.
It's got amazing music. That's why I like it.
It's amazing. Plus the graphics when there's the northern lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
It's beautiful.
They did a really good job. I remember taking my niece to go see it when it came out. I think I took her like 2 or 3 times to go see it.
Oh my gosh! Wait, you took her to in the theater 2 or 3 times?
Yes, because she loves Frozen, and I probably watched it with her outside of the theater.
You're so sweet. Can I just say, Sherell takes her nephews and her nieces on little trips, and she used to take them out to the movies and to the bookstore.
Used to kidnap them for their birthdays.
So
and
cute.
Take them to like, okay, Barnes and Noble, grab a book for yourself. Okay, cool. We're going to the movies. And anyway,
you're just so good with like kids. You're so cute.
Well, it was easy with my sister's kid because all my other siblings' kids are kind of spread out.
Oh yeah, they live.
So they didn't all get equal treatment, even though they all have equal love. But it's just because they lived closer to us.
Yes, that's true.
Now they live on the opposite side of the country.
I think people are probably gonna be annoyed because we went around a whole big circle.
What was the
because
circle?
You were supposed to talk about the date or whatever.
I talked about the date. It sucked. It was weird. It was awkward. I ditched him. I instead became a part of the maze.
Oh, so okay. So he said, let's go to this haunted house. You show up, and literally when you show up, they say...
Well, what cued me in... This is going back a few minutes.
I'm sorry. I think the train of thought brought me back.
I brought you on my ADHD train. But what cued me in was somebody asked me, one of my friends asked me, are you guys dating? And I said,
oh,
what?
Oh, no.
And they said, I think he really likes you. And I said, I am not dating him. Does he think this is a date? And then I kind of just ditched him. And they said, well, do you want to be a part of the maze? And I said, yes.
Ghosted him on Halloween.
The original
best
ghost.
Costume ever.
That's where the term ghosting came from. I originated it.
Oh my gosh. They call it that because it was on Halloween.
Honestly, I don't remember what happened to him because we definitely drove there together. He's still there to this day.
Oh, he disappeared. He became an actual ghost.
He's a part of the maze now.
He's a part of the maze forever. Oh, well, yeah, that's happened to me one time. So embarrassing. Not on Halloween, but I had a little fling with some Christian guy.
It's always the Christian guys.
It kind of is. I think at least my mentality for dating when I was, going to Bible studies and stuff like that, it's kind of like a courtship. But I also, I had so like
pressure.
Well, I think sometimes they think of it as that, but I'm like, I want the romance story,
Wait, I'm so confused. How? Okay. What's different? You didn't think a courtship was romantic? I don't.
Oh, no, I mean, like, I want a kiss at the end of the date.
You wanted to date, and they wanted to be like, this is my future wife. I won't even look at her ankles.
It was just a little awkward. I feel like there's just some awkwardness normally. That's probably just me. But this person and I were hanging out and going to the movies, and they would drive me to the summer. It was a summer fling, but we never kissed.
Boring fling.
I mean, I liked it for the most part. And then we would drive together to the weekly church meeting. What is it called? Like a high school. Not high school, but it was college. It was during college.
Anyway, I didn't do that.
So we were driving together, which I was like, score, because I liked a guy that could drive me places.
Hey, I just noticed I drive you everywhere. I didn't realize that was high on your priority list.
For some reason, it just turns me off when somebody in the dating process where you're supposed to be flirty and you're supposed to, they're supposed to win me over, is such a turnoff when a guy is like, oh, can I get a ride?
But what about a girl? Like, what if I was like, babe, can I get a ride?
Like, what do you mean? Like now?
Well, like when we were dating, if I had said like, hey, can I get a ride?
Oh, I think I would be okay with that because you were so confident and pursuing me, and
confidence exuded from me, even though nothing in my life lined up with the amount of confidence I had.
I think it's when they can't drive you for some reason, whether it be they don't have a car or like, I don't know.
So you like confidence, but then so what was wrong with your summer fling?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, let me get to the point. Very important point here. If I can remember what it was. What were we talking about?
Your summer fling.
No, I know, but...
You can't drive. He ghosted him or he ghosted you or something.
Oh, you... You mentioned... This is what made me think of it. You mentioned, people asked, are you dating? That kind of thing. And you're like, what? So,
news to me.
So the embarrassing thing was I kind of wanted us to be dating, but I wasn't sure what was happening. And we were in that weird phase, I guess. And so we were showing up to this thing together, and he had a bunch of friends there. And this one guy who was like kind of an awkward guy, we were all in a group.
Oh, no.
We were in a group.
I feel like his name is Charles. Charles, shut it.
No, I don't know his name. He's kind of an awkward guy, but he just said, oh, are you his girlfriend?
No, Charles.
I think and we were all together, and he was like, oh, are you guys dating? Are you his girlfriend? And I was like so caught off guard. What did you say?
That's so awkward.
I don't know what I said. I think my cheeks like got so red, and I don't know. I don't even know.
You blacked out.
I blacked I fainted.
You blacked out and fainted.
I hate like any sort of confrontation, and I don't know why
So what did he say? You'll never know because you don't remember because you blacked out.
I think I said, I don't know, like.
Well, what if he really liked you? And then you said,
a different guy said.
I know, but the guy that you were there with, what if
he should have known that I must have felt awkward in that scenario because it was so, we're in that environment. The guy is supposed to say, hey, do you want to be dating? Or do you,
It's a lot of rules to put on masculine people.
It was weird. But
you've never asked anybody out, have you?
I have.
Who?
Yes, I have.
Who?
I have said, no, I probably would have said, oh, let's hang out sometime, or oh, let's watch a movie.
With me or with somebody?
With somebody else. Like make it seem like kind of a casual thing, but I also liked them maybe.
Wait, so you have asked somebody out?
Probably.
My girl's got game.
I don't know. But not in such a straightforward way. More of like, I have a crush on this person, and oh my gosh, let me see if they want to hang out with me. Something like that.
The thing is, I feel like you could give major. Forgive me for saying this, but you could give major daddy vibes.
What?
You really could.
How?
The thing is, I know you, and I know
now
what you're like.
in my grounded self-confidence era.
Yeah, you give a lot of vibes where I'm like, swoon, take care of me.
Aww.
So I could see you asking people out.
Just like, hey.
And I'm super glad you're not on the market.
I'm like, well, I'm never gonna have that. That
you can ask me out any day you want. And I will always say yes.
That's true. I won't be able to test it on a neutral subject, but I'm pretty sure, like,
There's a part of me that wants to allow you to ask somebody out just to see how that will go.
You just want to watch me being a boss.
Yeah, I do. It's hot. I like it.
No.
But then I'm like, at the end of the night, she's coming home with me.
It would feel so weird. Realistically, that would feel so weird. It feels so awkward.
Yeah. Sometimes
I'm because I love you. Like, I don't want to cheat on you.
It's not cheating if I'm sitting right there and I say, go see if you can get that girl's number.
No, that's cruel.
To who?
To the girl, that poor girl.
Nah, who cares?
What? I do. You're talking to somebody who cares about people.
I care about people too. I'm just trying to have fun.
I'm just trying to have fun, y'all.
Well, we are both off the market, so we won't be, no matter how skilled Megan's game is, no matter how much Riz she has, she's off the market.
I never heard that until you said it.
Oh.
Riz. What does it mean?
Swag. Like, no, but sure. You should phone in your sister and ask her what Riz is.
Oh, she'll know all about it. Those Gen Zers.
She'll say, "Oh, I'm dripping with it" or something.
I'm what? What?
She thinks she's got Riz.
Oh, my Rachel, the Riz master.
Ew, no.
Cool. So we talked about Halloween. Anything else Halloween related? That because you started out being like, I hate it, and then you talked about some really nice memories.
I still don't like Halloween. I just don't get it. It's a holiday that I don't understand.
You don't know where it came from.
I don't even care. I just don't care about it. It seems like a pointless holiday.
Do you want to watch a scary movie with me?
Maybe. You're gonna actually say yes to
I don't know. I don't think I could. Why is it that high school version of me felt so confident and happy watching scary movies with my friends, and 26-year-old me cannot even stand the thought of watching a scary movie?
I don't know.
I think it's because
something to talk about with your therapist.
You know what? Rude. You're like, I want to hear about it.
No, it's not. Just I can't solve that for you.
You know why? I just solved it. Boom.
Why? We're all waiting to hear.
I think it's because I've grown so much.
Oh, you're just so much more mature now.
Shut up.
I just don't care to be scared.
Okay. No.
As I mature.
It's because, you know what it is? It's because ever since I've been with you, stop looking at me like that. You're making me laugh. You make me feel more spiritually aware of things because you're very spiritually aware. Like, you will say there are bad things in this house. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm aware of the shit that is going on around us.
Why did you say it like that? What is
it's like a Pentecostal preacher from the South.
Oh. That wasn't even
That's
good.
Spooky.
No. That's just wrong. Not because people that sound like that are wrong, but because I think you did the accent wrong.
Well, look, I've never been good at a Southern accent. I can pop into my British one anytime.
British accent. But no.
Can I just say, it's so rude how you're like, ew, Southern. Ooh, British.
Well, no, with Southern accent, when like, if there's a hot person with a Southern accent, I think I could, like a young hot person, I could be like, oh yeah, talk to me. But if it's you pretending to be an old preacher guy, it's not like, whoa.
It's one of the worst things. I was thinking to myself while you were talking, which I do.
Whoa.
Sorry. I do that instead of listening.
You have to work on your active listening.
I know. I am working on it. But I was thinking as you were talking, would I date Megan if she had a Southern accent?
You totally would.
And I thought to myself, no, that'd be a really big barrier for me because white rich kid from the South, no. Like, I'm gonna avoid that.
What if I was the same exact personality as I am now? Well,
I'd be like, let me see your ancestry. Did you own a plantation? Like, I would want to know. Southern accents, I don't know if all Black people are like this, but Southern accents for me are like, that's gonna put me on guard.
Well, I'll take your guard down.
It's not for like friends and everything. It's just for like a potential romantic partner. I'd be like, we probably don't have the same values or worldview.
Unless they moved to California from wherever they're from and they're super...
I know, but if you said, my name's Megan and I'm from Alabama.
Okay, you're terrible at the accent. Also, I've been trying to figure out how to say something with a Southern accent this whole time. And I'm realizing right now that I cannot.
You can't do a Southern accent?
I don't think so. I really don't think I can.
Okay, by the way, I don't mean to throw shade on any of our Southern listeners. You guys are awesome.
Well, I was just saying how nice. I was saying how nice the accent would sound.
Yes, I do like the accent on certain people, but
probably
on you, I'd be like, like my immediate thought is she's probably racist.
What if I said, oh, honey, this looks so good on you. Wait.
No.
I told you I can't.
Whatever that was is a no for me.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Is this appropriation?
For who?
Southern people. I don't know.
You white people are so concerned about appropriation.
No.
It's not real. That's not. No, appropriation is like if you got dreadlocks or something.
Like Zac Efron did that one time.
What?
He had tiny dreads one time.
That's weird.
It looked weird. Anyway, what were you saying before that?
I don't remember.
Wait, what was I saying? Sorry, guys.
Oh, if you've made it this far, you're a true one.
I was talking about...
Oh, no.
You
what did I do?
Me.
What? Sorry. I don't really...
I was talking about how I don't want to watch scary movies anymore unless they're kind of PG rated scary, really scary.
Not really scary.
I can watch The Walking Dead. So we're there.
Scary.
We're there. But stuff like Paranormal Activity, I can't even the thought, because I've seen that before, even thinking about that, I just don't want to do it. Unless we're at somebody else's house, because if we're here, even if our friends are here, I know that it would bring weird spiritual vibes here.
Yeah, I get that.
And I just hate that.
It brings weird energy into the house.
So I'm not about to have that.
Yeah, I get that. Anything that's like, this could bring some weird juju into our house, I'm like, eh. But if it's like aliens or monsters or zombies, I'm like here for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for like The Walking Dead. I don't know why it's a different shift for me, but
because I think zombies.
Yeah, and it's like a TV show and it's like a storyline, and
I think that's what it is for me too, is the scary movie for me has to always have a really good plot. Like a movie that really pissed me off was The Quiet Place.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. That pissed me off because it is a terrible...
It has Jim from The Office.
That's the only good thing it has going for it.
There were a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, and I can't do a plot hole, and that's just with TV shows or anything. If you can't make it make sense, then I'm not interested.
I will say that movie in particular, I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I would watch. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I would watch it again because everything was based on this one child doing stupid stuff and not listening to her parents.
If she would have just, which isn't she deaf?
Well, yeah, but they were signing to her. They were like, "Don't go
just
there."
Obeyed her parents.
The whole movie, time and time again.
And even part 2 was the same way. It's like, okay, you chose to be stupid, and now all this stuff happened.
We watched the second one.
Yeah, we did. Oh,
yeah, we did. To see if it would end better, and it still doesn't make any sense.
It didn't.
Anyway.
It's a trash movie. Anyway, so if it's a scary movie, it has to have a really good storyline.
Yeah, there can't be plot holes.
I liked The Village, which you haven't seen yet.
Maybe we could watch it if it's like you liked it.
I did.
Maybe we could watch it. You said it's kind of old.
Yeah, but I like older scary movies.
Well, I feel like that could be good. Like the newer ones are too scary.
It's not old. It's like came out when I was in high school, I think.
So sassy.
It's not old. It's just older than this new stuff.
Oh man, I think we covered it all.
Sherell hates Halloween.
Sherell hates it, but she also didn't sound like she hated it that much.
Well, I can tell you I'm not going to dress up as anything for anyone. And I am not going to buy candy.
You're not going to dress up as anything for anyone?
That's a whole different kind of thing. I'll do that. Kidding. But like, I'm not going to dress up for anybody to go do anything. If anybody invites me to a Halloween party, not going.
Power.
If anybody says trick or treat, I'm gonna have all the lights turned off, and I hope the dogs are barking at the kids.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't care. I plan on having an evening to myself, and I just don't like being obligated to do stuff for people. That's what it is.
I like the idea of Halloween and hanging out with our friends. One thing I will say is I don't love how every year you would have to get a new costume.
Yeah, because you can't show with which.
Because apparently I'm a penny pincher, so I hate the idea of having to go buy an outfit for one day of the year. But if somebody gave me $100 and they were like, "This is for Halloween, you can't spend it anywhere else," I would be like, "Done. I'm gonna be like Tinkerbell or something."
Yeah. Okay, I get that. So here, this is why I feel the way I feel. If somebody said, "Hey, you guys, I really want you to be holiday fanatics. I really want you guys to be like, I want you to celebrate the holidays."
This is such a big
then
scenario.
I would be like, "Okay, you have to come up with a budget. You have to decorate our house, and you have to put up and tear down all the decorations and store them. And then I will allow it."
I think
basically, if there's no work on my end, I'm down.
I think I could put up the decorations. I love the idea of those little Halloween pumpkin cookies and stuff like that.
I like the food. I just don't want to like do all the things. Like, I don't want to store a big plastic pumpkin and stick it out on her.
Okay. Ending on
can
note.
I say something that's really funny that I have noticed? Because we have a bunch of like young moms in our life.
We do?
Yes, my sisters and our neighbors. And
yeah, okay.
so I've noticed there's a trend that my sister told me about. My little sister, she's got a couple kids, and she shoves her baby into a hollowed out pumpkin every year and takes a picture.
Makes little circles for the feet to go through.
Isn't that so funny?
I do think that's
It's not hilarious.
That's got to be a really weird and slimy place for your baby to experience.
I think it's just funny, that the idea of like, oh, I'm going to shove my kid into this vegetable.
It's cute picture.
Wait, is it a fruit or vegetable?
Okay, y'all. Comment if pumpkins are fruit or vegetable. And
educate us.
Yeah, and let us know if you like Halloween movies or scary movies.
And also recommend a good one that has a good storyline, and we will watch it.
Yeah. Let us know. Also, if you bring something cute, I would like to know what it is, because we're not doing anything this year. So.
Yeah, give us tips on how I can better my attitude about being festive, because I feel the same way about all holidays like I do about Halloween.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do, except for Thanksgiving.
What about Christmas? What about Christmas? Christmas
David.
David.
Oh, that's funny. I like Christmas, but we're usually like going somewhere for Christmas where they have the decorations and do all the things. So I like Christmas.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's getting dark around here. So
you can barely see me.
Apologies if you're watching the video. Okay.
We turned on the light because it was getting a little dark around here, so that's why there's a drastic jump if you're watching this on YouTube. Babe, I'm getting very hungry and I want to make some salmon tonight. So
you're making salmon tonight?
For myself. Me, myself, and I.
What? Rude. Okay. Back to our gigs. So we're playing a gig on October 27th at Sensorio in Paso Robles. We would love to see you. If you come out, come say hello. And that's it. Anything else you got to say?
For October?
Yeah. It's almost the end.
Oh, yeah. We're going on a trip. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about that next week.
Talk about that later.
I got nothing to say other than I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear if you guys are on my side and you don't want to be festive about Halloween.
And I want to hear if you're on my side and you want to be festive even though you normally aren't.
You want to be festive.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
All right. Well, we love you guys. Thank you for coming over to our place.
As always.
thanks for the love. And yeah, share more. We want to keep building this community. So make sure that you share this episode with your friends or your roommate, unless your roommate's weird.
Don't even share it with your roommate. Just
don't
turn it up really loud.
Crank it.
Play this episode on your laptop and they'll be like, who are you listening to? Because it's annoying. Turn it down.
All right, well, we love you guys.
See you next time at our place.
All right, bye.